As a fellow content creator, you may wonder why small channels never get sponsorships. When you open any big channel, it seems like every video is sponsored by Skillshare or NordVPN or BetterHelp or any other big sponsor. So you may ask yourself, how is my channel so much worse that I never get any sponsorships? Because I have an audience, maybe 10,000, 20,000 people, and these companies never reach out to me. So I have a topic, I have a niche, my audience is clearly interested in some product. So why am I only earning AdSense revenue from YouTube itself and no company wants to make a deal with me? Well, there's a simple economic reason for it. So for example, I never got properly sponsored by anyone, and you may ask like, dude, what are you talking about? You have like 16 subscribers and your channel is not monetized. Why would any company want to make a deal with you? But actually this is not my first channel. This is just channel for content creators and solopreneurs, and my biggest channel is 22,000 subscribers, but I never got any good offer. So what offers did I get? I got offers from smaller channels to promote them, basically creators in my niche. I got offers that look like affiliate marketing or CPA marketing, but with a personal manager, I guess. Like, you promote our credit card, debit card, and if anybody opens an account, we will pay you money. So this is not a sponsorship, because if nobody opens a credit card, I basically endorse the brand for free, and brand gets awareness and I get nothing. So this is obviously not ideal. And for example, my wife has 3 channels with over 50,000 subscribers, and for what I know, she got a couple of sponsorship deals, like promoting local cafe, and one time somebody sent her, I believe it was a serum for the hair with keratin, and basically it was a free product, and the deal was she will get like $20 or something after posting a video with before and after. So it's nothing, it's not a proper sponsorship. And if you want to know how much people charging, I saw, normally big content creators don't talk about this, I saw only one disclosure where people directly talk about how much one sponsorship brings them, and it was D Dames. His content is about New York City and reviewing iPads, iPhones, whatever, Apple products mostly. So he disclosed that some app paid him I think $1,500 for the mention in his video, and the deal was that he has to guarantee some amount of views, and if the goal is not met in 1 month, he has to make another video and mention the app again. And he's relatively small. I think at that time he was at 20,000 subscribers, but apparently this company found him. Normally these kind of companies don't really put any effort to find them. I watched a video from Roberta Blake, and he said that you will get much better results if you analyze the market yourself, analyze your audience, and offer access to your audience to some brands that are already working with similar channels. Basically, you have to find the companies that is already advertising in your niche, and you have to find the contact in LinkedIn. But the question still remains, why? Why some creators, bigger creators, they always have sponsorships? So we have to look at this from the perspective of an advertiser to understand the real reason. Imagine you're an advertiser and you need to sell something. Let's say you need to sell that car and you are basically an employee. Your boss asks you to meet some KPI with selling the product, and you have a budget. You have a budget, and you need to advertise. So you need to get a certain amount of views, because the marketing guy from the marketing department said that on average to sell one car, for example, you need like 1 million views, and this is based on the real statistics that the company has. I'm making these numbers up, obviously. So what will be your approach if you need as your KPI to sell a certain amount of cars, let's say 100 cars, or cream, or whatever? So obviously you need to amass 100 million views, and ask yourself, would you approach this problem with finding creators with 1,000 views, 10,000 views averaging per video? Obviously not. Obviously you will try to approach 20 big creators with 1 million views in car niche per video. That is basically the answer to your question, because even from a brand perspective, when they hire in a manager who will deal with sponsorships, with contracts, negotiating, this person gets a salary. I don't know what a salary is, probably about 60 to 80k per year. So hourly rate is very high. I apologize for the wind, I don't have microphone today. So imagine this person who works as a manager tries to reach small creators. To reach creators, you obviously need to understand what content they are making. So for each creator you are spending time for research. You can spend this time for researching channels with over 1 million views per video, or you can spend the same time researching smaller creators with 10,000 views per videos. Obviously, if you are not in a very small niche, if you're staying in a broad niche where you need big numbers, and you already know that from 1 million people you will get a certain conversion rate and ROI, so you will go for bigger creators. This is just how it works economically. That's why if you want to land your first sponsorship, you probably should find a proper brand that you want to work with and reach it, and prepare your stats to prove that your audience matches the profile that brand is looking for. But what if I tell you that there's a better way to monetize your audience, with which you can make really good money, like for example for this car, and you don't need to have 1 million subscribers? Sounds interesting, right? As we all know, if we are grown-up people, the subscriber count doesn't directly correlate to the money you bring home. And some channels, even with AdSense revenue, have very high CPM, and other channels have very low CPM. I already explained why in one of the previous videos. Well, if you create content in a certain niche, this means your audience has a specific problem or set of problems they need to fix. And if they are watching your channel, obviously you offer some solutions. But these solutions are, I guess, spread out. So what you need to do is to create a course, a digital product around this problem. You obviously need to identify the problem first, because some creators just spit out random topics without thinking like what the channel is about, and audience kinda messes around the set of topics by the time. So you need to know, and you need to identify why people are watching you and what problem they have. And after that, you can just create a course or a digital product, and your digital product, your course, it's not interesting by itself. Interesting is implementation, and that's why some digital products work and others don't. So now people need communities, and you can check out my link in the description. It's 14 days free trial. You can place your digital product at school, and school provides all-in-one place for your digital products to monetize your communities. So you post your course, and then you answer the questions, and people who are fixing the problem, who are in this workflow of fixing the problem you already fixed in your life, they will come to study your course, and then they will have questions, and that's how they will stay in the community and pay monthly. And some digital products are very expensive, like $1,000, $3,000, so-called high-ticket courses, and people don't really like it, and it's really difficult to find people who can afford this. So you're losing a huge portion of your audience. But if you price your course or whatever community you are building, you price it like $10, $20, $50 per month, it's not that expensive. It doesn't hit the budget of a person who's fixing a problem. So they will be happy to pay for this with much higher likeliness, I guess. So definitely check it out. And actually this channel is for content creators who are trying to quit 9 to 5 and go full-time. So if you are interested in this kind of information, I invite you to subscribe.